extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder.
He turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. John Birdie will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury. At the plate now, Willie Mays. LeMahieu is under it, no problem, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Jason Giambi. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Struck him out.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead this one. (11-2). Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Steve Finley.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. Alomar fields it cleanly. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
In now for Washington, John Birdie. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's the pitch. Birdie, 30 years of age, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 68 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 68.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Two and one.
One strike.
Three and one to the Mets left fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Shortstop,
Digging in and looking for more, Cal Ripken.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Finley is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Roberto Alomar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
At the plate, Dwight Evans. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the veteran DH, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Here comes another 0-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Nationals leave 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-1. Swung on and chopped to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fence in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Murray will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
The batter.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 13-2. Nick Castellanos now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman,
In now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Steve Finley. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's popped up. Ripken onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. Third AB for him here. His previous efforts have resulted in a pop-out and a double play. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Mets out in front, 13-3. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey Jr. is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. This one's down to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Digging in, John Birdie looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and they remain well behind.
Leading up for the mound, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Dwight Evans, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. High pop-up. Birdie shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
In now, Mike Piazza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Two and 1 to Piazza.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Chipper Jones is on deck. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the run is Griffey. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
That's ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And he is in there.
Now batting, number 24.
Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Willie Mays. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. A tag for one. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Ken Griffey will get his cuts leading off the next half inning. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead it 13-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr., starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh-2 pitch to Junior. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ken Griffey Jr. becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fast...
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
13-3 the final score. New York slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Al Leiter earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Sixto Sanchez is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.